towards the back of the site, and for Poizon, it leaves him in a bit of a weird spot. Either he has to push ahead of the smokes, where he's fighting alone, or go back through them, and he chooses the former. Blame will come in with a response, and that's Zywoo out of the round. Misutaaa trying to retreat, but Konfig's charging them down. Misutaaa doubles up, and he's kept this even for Vitality. They're fighting their way back in. They're looking for gunfights, and Misutaaa another.
That's
JKS
There's no more to kill, JKS. Just calm down, buddy, yo.
He might have a lot to do here. Shox is going to open the round up, and now Konfig's feeling that pressure. Zywoo just takes his head off right away. And so he never even gets to put that sandbag's position to good use. There's 5 alive for Vitality. And just Rush and JKS remain for Cole. JKS ain't even rotated off B, so this is already feeling like a save for the Complexity side.
Would sometimes take that AWP over him as well. So yeah, it's not a worry yet, especially not with the money for Cole. But they're going to crunch A, peek together. Nice double dink onto Zywoo, caught in the open, but can't really push down with Shox waiting and holding onto this weapon. Vitality have taken so much room again, and they're up mid to B. Waiting for the swing is Apex. He gets some damage off. Nade could be good as well. Armorless players getting crunched. Misutaaa, lots more damage, but this is falling apart at the seams. Config with another, and JKS's one save gun has found Apex. It's 1 HP for Shox, trying to get the A site under lock, but Cole are running fast.
This wasn't in the script. This wasn't how it was meant to happen. Shox and RPK, they've got 101 HP between them, and that's being a little place at the right time to make something of this full eco round. RPK tagged as well. So low on both these players, and they're gone. Complexity win it with 1 FAMAS on JKS and USPs for the rest of the gang.
Now Vitality again trying to crunch B.
Oof, nice shot from Zywoo. Poizon now needs to do something huge, and that's not even going to be given an opportunity. Zywoo with a second, and the B bomb site has been cracked wide open.
And Zywoo does it all. He'll get you the entries, he'll plant the bomb, and then he'll even look to close the round out. He was
now this triple A setup that Cole have been running almost every single round. We're finally going to see it work.
Yeah, that's the plan, at least. BlameF playing up close. Poizon about to get Molotov to hell and back. He uses a smoke on top of it. Buys himself some more time. Nice nade is in, and a lot of spray damage. BlameF finding one through the wall. Apex is out, and that's put a disarray here for Vitality.
Double nades and then the spray? That's brutal. Konfig isn't here. He's the only player with a smoke. Can he drop that for Poizon? There it is, coming through, but he swings, and Zywoo catches the shot as Poizon tries to go for info. Konfig now on the boost, having to run away. He won't escape. Misutaaa pounces. Blame on short. They know he's here, and RPK does deal with him well. It's a 4-on-2, and Vitality with the site again, looking like a dangerous round for Cole, where a save might even be considered. The nade is good, but Zywoo with full health goes for the plant. Just into what they were standing on this A site. Moving in as the smoke fades. Konfig on that offhang, finding Apex. No trade. Jumping up with a flash, and Shox is dead as well. Lovely stuff for Konfig, but he does have to move. This position could get naded, and in fact it will. He's out just in time.
So back and forth. Complexity from 5-2 in their favor, now looking to tie things up at 6-6. They've boosted Konfig up to get away with even more. They're just tormenting you with Konfig. Zywoo and RPK, they're not even considering this. No one's even looking up to where this boost is, and Zywoo tries to pick up the Molotov. Konfig just about dodges it, but RPK, Konfig's low. There's another. His third man at short. You can tell that he is feeling it right now. Into mid, Zywoo very, very fast. A real change of pace here. Rush up on the boost, just gets wiped out. And JKS has got to concede middle. Now Poizon's rotated in to try and plug this hole, but the B site's already gone. They've split through mid, pulling the attention away from B and sending in Misutaaa and Shox to get the site under lock and key. Molotov gonna burn Misutaaa, but the bomb plant's still in. Konfig pulling this back into a 3-on-4. The nade deletes Misutaaa. And now suddenly, from a 5-on-3 to a 3v2, Konfig, another, turning back into middle, reading Apex like a book. And so it's Zywoo and RPK, but they've got to go up against this onslaught utility, constantly forcing the reposition. Zywoo runs in and gets knocked down. It's left to RPK, and he can't do anything. Ace for Konfig. Oh, but the molly! The molly's burned them out. There's no time. Konfig aces the round, but the late Molotov does it all. And even
Complexity want to keep away from those. Plenty of mid players. Apex flashing himself back in. There's 3 here. Konfig is tugged. JKS coming as well. Konfig's going to move in on the reload, and he spams with the Deagle, getting that one done. Blame with the orb. Missed shot. They're jumping up A, and now they're running. The jig is up. The info's in. Poizon gets a 2 for 1, dinking Zywoo in the process. Misutaa's also low. This is going from bad to worse for Vitality. Another eco win for Cole, perhaps.
Twice in one game, surely not. Zywoo and Shox, the only players left to change our minds. And look at where that bomb has flung itself. It's out in the open. Woo. They're going to try and take short, and they do get past BlameF. That's the AWP removed. Oh, Shox! Oh my goodness! He's in with 3, and he's looking to take this round home for Vitality, but Konfig at the very end. The problem is they're already moving up the ramp now. Is Konfig about to get like a 3 for 1 shot or something wild? Instead, no, it's just Shox plucked from the back. Even more where that came from, he gets the follow-up tag to Misutaaa, but it's RPK dealing the KOs right about now. BlameF left inside of this A site, calls for the rotating. Rush and JKS are here nice and quickly. JKS even donning the orb. What's he able to do with it? Nades for this bomb plant. And currently that bomb's on RPK, but he's not planting default. Oh, instead, BlameF through the smoke with a double. Oh my goodness, smoke and mirrors inside of this site, and Zywoo might be about to show us some magic. He's gonna have to. There's 7 seconds left as this bomb is trying to go down. JKS not able to deny it. There's Rush pushing close, and it's left to Misutaaa. 1v2, and Rush holds the fort. Defuse in for Cole as they narrowly win out this first half, 8-7.
This is the playoffs, and we are ready to rumble.
Oh, slow T-sides for Vitality, but Cole aren't waiting around. They're running right up on A, fast out of spawn and making noise while they do. It's Poizon taking short, heavy 4-man setup here for the Frenchman, and they're going to flash right in. Oh, he's blind, but he still gets the kill. You take that if you're Vitality. Cole, they've got to move in, a man down. Smokes are down, though, and that gives them some room, but Zywoo is picking them apart through them. Can't stop him with a flashbang, can't stop him with a smoke, but Apex jumps up and he will be knocked back down. Cole with a plant, Zywoo with another. He's just absolutely tearing through. He can't even see his opponents. He doesn't need his eyes as he picks up a 3rd, and now the retake is on.
2 on 3. Number advantage for Vitality. BlameF trying to make that not the case, and he does. 1 on 2. RPK and Misutaaa. Well, they've got to get a defuse here. BlameF on 1 HP. He's going to try to fight from the scaffolding side. They're checking out the ramp. They think it's very possible that he might be here. But they're going to have to go back for this bomb. Plant for him. Oh! On it. He takes down RPK. No defuse. It's a complexity round through and through. 9 on the board. Apex going to take a peek here, or at least look out as far as he can. But look at all the players here from Vitality in this site. They're ready. Zywoo actually landing one through the wall.
Yeah, is he going to go for more, though? Konfig's waiting on this position. He should have a catch. Turning around, the Deagle spam, it's so good. Blame does trade, but Vitality have all 5 players here, crunching the ramp in the mid-round. Oh, it's a slaughter. It's just JKS with the AK 10 health, and they're flashing him off, still keeping up this pressure, not giving him any room to escape the corner, and Apex even spams him out.
Yeah, Vitality were very, very loud on the rotate, and now on the back of not seeing anything, they check ramp, they realize, all right, RPK, you're in a bit of a bad way right now, but we have got reinforcements on the way. We are coming in. You just need to stay alive, RPK. And already, the cavalry have arrived for either side. It's about to be a brawl for the B-bomb site. Flashes through, and Apex tries to take the fight to them. That ends up with him getting removed by Konfig. RPK still fighting, and here's Misutaaa with a double to keep Vitality in this one. That bomb gonna go down with seconds. And Konfig right at the end in with 4 in the first half, where you use these mid players to pull attention away from the B site and then get up through ramp. Misutaaa with a very ugly spray, and all of a sudden It's left to Shox alone inside of B. They're up the ramp as well. Shox still putting up numbers. Can he get any more? Goes for the no-scope. Needs it to land, and there it is. There's one more man left in the site. JKS trying to respond, and he will get rid. Shox at Apex. My goodness. JKS.
First half. Oh dear, what is happening? A great flash for Shox. RPK is going to get an opener, but nothing is sacred. Nothing is guaranteed in a game like this.
Yeah, nobody is safe. That is one thing that we've come to learn.
Zywoo, do it. Oh yeah, you don't win that against Zywoo.
Not today, at least.
Oh dear, Vitality just chewing through Cole. 5-on-1. Goodbye, Complexity. They may win an eco.
This round, though, decides quite a lot for Cole, right? Like, it basically shapes whether or not they're allowed to explode back into this game or not at any point in time. You know, the rounds have been getting traded, and so that loss bonus isn't banking up yet for Complexity. Timing here for BlameF might get the better of him, and RPK with the swing. Now they realize, wait, they're behind us. And Misutaaa's here as well. Rush gonna deal with him. A 2v2 left open, but Zywoo still alive in the site. It's double AWP for Vitality. Double AWP between Shox and Zywoo, and Zywoo's wrapped short side. One of those AWPs is gone now. Zywoo onto the M4 with the swing. The lineup is in. And Blame's the only man with any HP here. He's got to go huge. That Molotov burning both players in the site forces the reposition out from Blame. And it's down to a 2v2. 1 HP on Poizon, 20 for Konfig, and Konfig knows that in rounds like this, a big play is required. He's wrapping in through mid because he's lost his teammate at ramp, so now it all falls to Konfig. He gets the 1v1. Shox on the other side. It's the two top performers. It's the clash of the Titans in the server. Complexity trying to stay alive. Konfig going through, but it's Shox with the kill. Can he find the bomb? Oh, he's got it. And I think he's got it just in time as well. Vitality, they pick up their map pick. 2-0 Complexity, and Complexity doing everything in their power to put a stop to it.
Hard B execute. Vitality are walking a ramp right now. It's just Shox here. They don't even have a kit, so the solo B is a danger. What? Jump shot. I don't even know how that hits, but JKS finding the necessary opener that surely should win Cole the round. Unless Vitality get quick picks back into the site, it should be Cole's pushing in. Konfig, he's had enough. He looked damn good on that first map, and he wants to continue it. Goosh onto Misutaaa, trying to finish the job, and that will come through swimmingly. RPK on a flank, and they were only ready for one. They dealt with him, and now they trade RPK.
Apex playing timing up here on Ticket, and it's always scary, but there he is hitting a good timing on the first. Poizon brought down low as well, and is that trend of Complexity losing these anti-ecos looking to hold true? Because it's down to, just Rush, man. That is a slaughter. It's an early smoking window. And then I think, you know, that they're waiting here, hoping that they get given an unfavorable engagement from Vitality where they can take the advantage. That doesn't come their way, so they try and go fast through top connector into the site. But RPK with the mowdown and the crossfire with Zywoo. Damn, that's a fast, clean round for Vitality again. He's wanted to have his time in the server.
Ooh.
There it is, the B attempt from Rush, leading the charge. He's good on the flash, and they even deal with Misutaaa. It's back to B, and there's the success for Cole, right? We asked for it a few rounds ago, and we finally get it delivered. And for Vitality, no choice but to say. Again, they're leaning heavy to A. On the back of the success that they've just found, they lose BlameF in middle early. RPK flashed into ramp, both players blind, and man, stay away from RPK. He's on a tear right now, 3 in the round.
These guys are looking so good. Maybe a team that could take the whole tournament right away here. Still looking at 2-0 Cole, fast out mid, Konfig, finding an opener, a necessity. Poizon follows up, there it is, the AWP getting into the fray. Looking for more. Vitality, do they want to gamble and just put their players all on one site? They've got 2 on B right now, hoping for the best. Bomb is leaving middle. Konfig in a great position to just leave him there for the late round. And this will be the B play. This will be the read by Vitality. 2 still here. Zywoo on the AWP as well, watching short from the bench. No one's coming up short ways. How will Konfig activate? And look at this lean for RPK as well. They're pushing 3 towards B. Vitality, they're in your heads. They know exactly what's going on, and they're about to get rewarded.
Oh, one for Misutaaa. That slowed them down a bit. He's repositioned. No one's even looking at the truck. Misutaaa, oh, getting away with it all. BlameF up in the apartment. Suddenly the last man left, but look at Konfig. Look at this wrap all the way through market. RPK seems aware. Oh, but Konfig still in with the kill. BlameF is lost to Zywoo, and it's all onto Konfig, but denied by the AWP back in the site. Vitality moving on to 7. And Misutaaa, like he had seen 2 people since the pistol round. And, you know, in one of them, he was running an MP9 anyway. Finally, he gets some open-ended engagements into that B site, and he holds his own great. Puts up 3, stops the B rush from coming in, right? That wrap from Konfig would have been so much more impactful if those players in the site are worrying about even 1 extra man in the apartments. But instead, Misutaaa gets it all under control, and the money's just wild right now for Vitality. If you're Complexity, you've got to grind your way back into this game. Every round, you are going to be up against rifles. You're going to be up against utility. You're going to have to worry about that double AWP. And that's before you even take into account their own money. This round, they get into the A site. They've actually managed, with these smokes, to force Vitality out of position. So finally, there's an A plant to come in and a 5v5 retake looking to come through from the Frenchman.
They need kills, though. This is a desperate plant, right? They just took it because they got it. It's default. No one's playing for it. Collar flashing aggro. They're trying to take frags, and they might find them in the middle. Blame getting one. A gun dropped. Apex smoking off connector, and JKS pushed by the Molotov. Shox is holding. JKS, oh, it's not spreading. He's not burning. He's still here. RPK's not ready, and Shox moves out, getting caught by the D. JKS backs up as the flames disappear, and the nade won't kill him. He's in with another. Zywoo chasing him down, and JKS with everything in this round. Oh boy, that could have been a catastrophe with everyone spreading into middle for Cole. But JKS holds his own at the back of the site.
Man, we had such a good start to Vertigo from JKS. You want this for him in a way, right? Like, you want him to leave 100 Thieves, come over here to Cole and find success. Because it's very, very rare that you have like these Aussie imports put in positions where they're destined to be stars, and that's JKS right now. If we can have him reliving some of the glory moments, then that might make all the difference for Complexity. Poizon down through mid with the AWP. Someone else who's been a little bit quiet here once again, and that was a real worry for us and for Complexity.
Oh dear.
Hey, Zywoo hits these. Ooh.
Only if you give them to him. Config's leaving. But that will at least keep Zywoo there. Just the glimmer, the glimpse of an opponent. He's going to be anchoring B for some time until Cole start to show their face on A.
Are they going to try and feed RPK again?
Yeah, I mean, the flashbang, excuse me, the pop flash worked out so well for RPK.
Shox is doing it. Shox is throwing it in. Here it is. There's the flash. RPK. Oh, no, not again. RPK with the double. It's just the same thing every round, but Konfig has decided that enough is enough. And Rush out through Palace has left Complexity in the advantage. With RPK gone, he has been the bane of their existence at this A-bomb site. Now they finally got a little bit of room to maneuver and a man advantage as well. It's Zywoo and Misutaaa. Make that just Zywoo. Left in a 1v3, back at CT, looking for the man at stairs. That one's for free. Bomb now down, so it's Zywoo on the clock, and Konfig going up on top of the boxes.
75, but not in time as Cole runs through that A site. Stuck in connector is Zywoo, but he's going to walk the smoke, and Blame is patiently waiting for this play. Almost a double for Konfig. Zywoo's dead in the water, and Misutaaa, well, he's here, but he's in a 1-on-4 for the end of the half. It's not going to happen. It's Cole again, level-headed, level pegging 7 at the end of their T site. Can they build? Can they find their match?
Yeah, you know, considering that was 7-2 in favor of Vitality at one point, this is a good first half for Cole. Like, that is a nice recovery to have. But they need to keep it up, and JKS with the opener. This pistol already exploding onto your screens. BlameF behind triple, helped out by Poizon. Oh, and Blame with the 2 taps gets them both. It's left to Shox in the 1v3.
It makes the jump, but did they hear it? No one's looking at a window other than Blame for the Palace. Poizon tucked, can't get caught for now. Now he's looking at the right place. Now Shox is trapped in, although he doesn't know it. Not really many options to go. On a timing, he could make the CT, so JKS needs to consider that back flank.
Yeah, this is a really rough spot to be in. There's so many eyes looking at him. They're so aware that this is likely where he's heading. And so Shox, it's going to require... Oh no!
Oh,
Poizon
dear.
checks close left. Now they've been holding... Like, BlameF has been watching. Admittedly checking connector on timings, but my goodness. All right, 1-on-2 from a 1v3.
Yeah, and the bomb down in one of the most inopportune positions. Shox is going to have to land some bangers right here. 40 seconds.
Oh, he's anticipating that JKS is going to go top ticket again, and that's not the case. JKS just jiggling. And the longer that Shox waits for these fights, the less time he has left. BlameF still hidden, still waiting. Retrieved. Oh,
dear.
Shox now down to the 1v1.
He's leaving.
He's trying to feign it out. He's trying to fake Blame into a peek, and Blame is going to give it to him. Oh, no. Oh, Shox with a hell of a round. Vitality onto 9. Simple. Oh, what's not to love? Apex. He's not waiting around, man. Like, look, Complexity weren't even ready. Poizon's peeking ramp. Like, well, you know, I'll just see if anyone... Oh, I got killed from Tetris. Joy, oh, joy. Complexity, a man down. Having to get back into this A site, and the round's just started. Zywoo's like, nah, mate, get the hell out of here. And Misutaa's even chiming in with kills. Konfig gone after 1. And Rush with it all against him. That nade might find Zywoo, and it will. And there is the follow-up for Rush. So can he get any more? Over in mid, there's 2 players, Misutaaa and Shox, to try and play this post-plant. Rush caught getting into the site. And that smoke's missed its mark a bit. Misutaaa there to put him down. A Vitality onto 13.
We do have a couple of guns saved for Cole. And the loss bonus. That's really everything. That's all they've got. And they've got to make it work now with 8 straight in a row to open up OT.
Well, Zywoo right up catwalk.
Bye-bye.
Takes down Poizon. Tried to get cheeky, but Blame with the trade's not going to last very long. Apex is on the scene. 4-on-3.
This is looking to be a statement piece from Vitality. They win that first map. Now they go into the second, the map picker Complexity. And Vitality are about to have a flawless second half. Like, just let that sink in. Cole haven't had a single round yet on this CT side. And that might be how their run here in Beijing is remembered. 3-on-3, but JKS is low. Rush from connector. He's got to do... Oh, he missed it. He missed the timing. How on earth has that just happened? Apex now in through Con, and they don't know about him. They don't know that he's here. They think that Rush has been watching it because he's checking it on timings. JKS has aggressed through Palace, but this just gives up the A-bomb site to Vitality.
Oh, look at Zywoo.
Zywoo's even hunting. He's like, well, this doesn't feel right.
He smells the blood in the water. Apex about to have a gifted kill. Konfig offers his backup.
Zywoo just knows he's one step ahead. Rush does get one in Con, eventually finishing the job. JKS is doubling back. Vitality read the Palace flank. They know JKS has done this, but he's not going on the back ramp. He's going back through his original route. Rush coming in on middle, and this is the 2v2 for the tournament for Cole. Otherwise, it's Vitality to the finals.
JKS, there he is, already taken out. Rush, last guy left alive, sees the double ramp hold, and RPK. Oh, of course it's RPK, the tank to get Vitality across the line.